Now I can say it. As part of our commitment to keeping you informed and empowered about what's going on with our state amid the coronavirus outbreak, every Sunday night our news team is bringing you a review of stories that have happened in the past week and a preview of what's to come in the week ahead.
The week that was a very busy one when it comes to our COVID response. The most notable development, El Paso County has 1 week now to submit a COVID mitigation plan to the state health department, or risk further restrictions due to a rising number of cases and a positivity rate that is now above 5%. Also, for every county in the state but 5, none here in southern Colorado, the state health department on Friday ordered personal gatherings will be limited to 10 people or less from no more than 2 different households, as cases of COVID and hospitalizations are at their highest levels in months. In fact, the state kicked off the Step Up Colorado campaign designed to help us protect each other by doing the things necessary to stunt the growth of cases. In a decision that some called surprising from a federal judge in Denver this week, he sided with 2 churches in the Denver area, ruling that public health orders discriminated against the churches and protecting free expression outweighs the state's ability to fight the pandemic. Also, Pueblo County went to a high-risk level 3 on the state's COVID dial and has submitted an action plan to the state as well to try and bring down the numbers. Some variances are threatened there now, and the city of Pueblo actually reduced its in-person workforce to 25%. But city services not to be affected. More schools across the region have gone to remote learning only until early November so far due to the outbreaks, and there remain a shortage of substitute teachers all across the state to fill gaps caused by COVID outbreaks in schools. Also, a group of superintendents from the Pikes Peak region sent a letter to the governor this week requesting that standardized testing not be required of districts this spring due to COVID. We also saw the Manitou Springs High School football season canceled in the fall due to an outbreak, but they've petitioned to play in the spring, and the CSU New Mexico college football game canceled this weekend due to COVID outbreaks. The news remains tough to swallow, we get it, but still comes down to personal responsibility to make the changes necessary to avoid these spikes. Wear a mask, social distance, wash your hands. There are more tough weeks ahead, but we'll get through this together. Always watching out for you, I'm Rob Quirk.
Also watching out for you, I'm Elizabeth Watts with a preview of some of what you'll see on News 5 this week. As we work to rebound from the pandemic, there are so many things to stress out about this year. Sadly, the divorce rate has skyrocketed during 2020. Our Patrick Nelson is speaking with experts about what to do if you and your spouse are struggling, some ways to help you out. Then on Thursday, I'm taking you to Juniper Valley Ranch. It's off Highway 115. It's a family-owned restaurant that's been around since the 50s and have seen a lot of changes over the years. How they compare this pandemic to other hardships they've been through and how they've been coping with the changes. Then this coming weekend is Halloween. We'll be looking at the different ways that families can celebrate the spooky holiday and have some fun while staying safe. These stories and so much more coming up, and things are tough, especially as the numbers continue to rise. The stress and anxiety goes up as well. But remember, we're going to get through this together. Stay safe and healthy, wear your mask, social distance, and we'll see you on News 5 this week.